Why isn't your house selling? Welcome to Damian Gerry Realty Group channel. Today, we're going to go over why your house is not selling. Now, if your home has been sitting on the market without serious offers, buyers are already giving you feedback, even if you really haven't even said a word. Now, today, I'm going to go ahead and break down and explain the most common reasons for homes failing to sell and what you can do before the listing becomes stale. Now, as primarily a listing agent, I always have these types of clients that really don't know. They tell me Zillow and all this other stuff. The first issue is incorrect price. Now, sellers will sometimes price their homes based on what they need, what they spent on the improvements, and what the neighbor listed for. Buyers don't make offers based on what a seller needs ever. They just don't. They compare your home with every other competing option available, what is pending, what has sold, and also what's on the market actively. We always need to examine the recent sales, the current competition, pending properties, condition, location, and even the buyer activity. Now, listing price versus market value. A competing home's asking price doesn't prove its value ever. It only tells us what the seller hopes to receive. Now, closed and pending sales will give us stronger evidence 100% of the time, especially the closed sales. And really, if several similar homes are sitting unsold, copying their price would simply produce one more unsold listing. So it's not really going to help you at all, literally at all. Or presentation and marketing. Now, pricing is critical, but presentation determines whether buyers see the value. That includes cleaning, decluttering, photography, video, lighting, staging, landscaping, and even the opening image that buyers see online. Most buyers encounter the home online before they even visit it. So if the marketing doesn't earn the click, well, the property may never get a showing. Just got online. Those two things right there, between that and the price, are going to be what gives you your views all day long. Now, access and showing experience. Restrictive showing times can also cost a seller opportunities 100% of the time. Once buyers enter the home, unpleasant odors, dark rooms, pets, noise, or even the seller's presence can make them feel uncomfortable, because you have to realize when you're a buyer going into a home, you want to be able to imagine yourself there. If you can't imagine yourself there, what are we doing here? If there's a seller there, the buyer is not going to be able to really feel like they're there at all, because it's like one of those unwanted people whenever you're shopping, right? That they're going to stand behind you every step of the way. They want to make sure you're not stealing anything. Doesn't make any sense, right? We want buyers to be able to slow down, imagine living there, and have enough privacy to discuss the property. Bottom line. Now, reading the feedback. This is very important. Here's a simple framework around it. No showings usually suggest a price or a marketing problem. Showings but no offers may indicate condition, layout, or even value concerns. Offers far below asking can mean that buyers see the property as overpriced relative to the work required. And strong activity without a contract may mean that the terms are creating resistance. So don't dismiss repeated feedback. There's one thing about investors giving feedback, and that could be really shit feedback. But that's investors. Investors are always going to look for the cheapest price possible, and they will always try to break you down all day long. That's just what they do. So don't really listen to them. I would listen to them only when your house is in a hoarding condition. Let's say it's a rat infested. I will say this for my own way. It's a dilapidated shitbox house. That's when you really want to understand that side of things, because it's unfortunate, but you cannot have a price of a Taj Mahal whenever you're buying a box on Skid Row. It just doesn't make sense. One buyer can be wrong. 10 buyers saying the same thing is the market information. That's the feedback for us. Now, if your property is currently listed and it's not selling, don't make random changes. You have to diagnose the cause first. And myself and my team, we can actually prepare a listing review that covers the price, the competition, the presentation, online marketing, and the buyer feedback. And then you can decide to adjust, relaunch, sell as is, or even take another route. But if you contact us, please, for the love of God, do not already be represented. We do recognize a very strong code of ethics in our industry, even here in Southern California, that we're not going to go ahead talk with you if you are already being represented by another realtor. There are code of ethics in line, and it just does not make sense for us to put our licenses on the line when you're already signed up with somebody else. So just please keep that in mind. Now, that was today's video. If you liked what you saw, please go ahead and click the subscribe button down below, click that bell, leave us a comment, tell us how we did on this video, and we'd love to hear your opinion and take it on from there. Thanks so much, you guys.